Okay, this video is it's a moving candle spell again, similar to the one I did before, only this time I'm using puppets, doll babies. So this candle to my left is named after the guy, along with the blue doll, and the one to my right is after the female, the woman, the red doll. So I've scratched his name on this candle, date of birth, and the same goes for the woman, and I will be putting pictures underneath. When I do this ritual for real, the pictures go underneath, and the pictures are also inside these dolls, and these dolls have been ritually blessed. So okay, this is not my actual ritual space, it's just where I come to video my spell work for YouTube, but I have a lot more room on my actual altar. But let's say I'm going to be doing this over a period of 7 days, and I'm already 1 day in. So okay, so my two candles are here. So I have a doll on each side. Just be careful these dolls don't catch fire. So every night for 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to focus on the guy, and I'm going to tell the guy, say the girl, she's called, let's make a name, Barbara. So I'm going to be telling the doll, you miss Barbara. Every time you see Barbara, you still want to come back to her. Make a phone call, arrange a date with Barbara. You have strong feelings for Barbara. It's only Barbara that you want to be with. When you're around Barbara, everything feels natural. You miss her touch. You miss the moments that you used to share together. Barbara's the one for you. Think of Barbara. Dream of Barbara. It's all about Barbara. So I do this quite late at night when the target's asleep. I've explained before in videos. It's because of this. The target's senses being, well, they're asleep and their senses, they're picking up things on the astral. So it's a good time to do any spell work and plant suggestions. So the thing is with this working, this guy, I believe there's just a bit of confusion because he is with a woman at the moment, and I honestly don't think that this relationship is going to work out. I do believe he still wants to be with his ex-partner. His heart truly lies there. So to me, it's a good working because I think he just needs a nudge, and that's what we're trying to do here. But bringing the spell, these candles closer together each night, and speaking to him each night, it's drawing him in. And I also am doing some skull work, skull candles on the situation too. So I think that will help as well. But like I say, every night I'm putting her here as well, so that I'm saying, you see Barbara in your mind's eye. You want Barbara to be with you. Look at Barbara. Every time you see Barbara, she's the one you want. You love Barbara. Everything that went wrong in the past will repair itself in the fullness of time. Those are kind of things I say. So let's say I'll come back tomorrow night. What I'll do is I push these spell candles closer, and I'll say the same thing, and he's facing her at all times. So I'll just move them because there's a glare on the screen. So what happens when they burn down, they finally burn down, I'll take the wax, and what I'll do is I'll get these two dolls, and I'll place the wax in a tiny bag, and I'll attach it to these two dolls, and these two dolls will go face to face, and they'll be bound to me in red yarn. And then I have a little box where they stay, and the box is covered with pictures of her. So whatever way he sits in the box, all he'll see is her. So it's a good spell. And I've also dressed the candles with cinnamon rose oil, come to me, follow me boy, things like that, and sugar actually, and honey. I like to put that on my spell candles. So you can do it with papers, or you can do it with figure candles, and you can use also magnetic sand on your candles, things like that. Just be careful with some herbs because they can be flammable. But other than that, it's quite a good working, and I do believe the situation will resolve itself in the fullness of time. So If you have any questions, thehouseofmagick at gmail.com, or leave them in the comments section.